You work hard, hit your deadlines, and build flawless project schedules. Yet, you find yourself watching someone else get pulled into the product leadership conversations, while you stay exactly where you are. This happens because leadership roles are rarely awarded based on the technical ability to build a Gantt chart or navigate a scheduling tool. Instead, advancement depends on whether you can get 5 different departments to believe in and commit to the timeline you've created. The cross-functional alignment plan provides a framework to use your next planning meeting as a leadership demonstration. To follow this process, you will need 3 things: an upcoming multi-team project, a rough outline of the tasks, and a blank digital document to record your wins. Focusing on cross-functional buy-in directly addresses the visibility gap that often keeps high-performing project managers stuck at a career plateau. Step 1 begins before anyone enters the room. We call this pre-meeting preparation because the success of a planning session is decided during the lead-up. Start by scheduling short, one-on-one conversations with each department lead to surface their specific constraints and blackout dates before you propose a single date to the group. Use those constraints to build a schedule draft that you are roughly 70% confident in. Bring this to the main meeting. Explicitly frame this draft as a starting point for discussion. It must be clear that this is not a final mandate. Presenting a draft gives the room something concrete to react to and improve, which prevents the meeting from stalling out on a blank whiteboard. Next, translate the schedule views to match the specific vocabulary of each department in attendance. This diagram shows how the timeline adapts for different audiences. Engineering sees work in technical sprints, while marketing requires a view mapped against campaign windows. Presenting the plan in their native language is what moves a department from polite compliance to genuine commitment. Phase 2 covers in-room facilitation. In this phase, the project manager acts as the primary negotiator between competing interests. Rather than waiting for a perfect consensus that may never come, you must identify and name trade-offs out loud as they arise. Force an explicit decision by stating the cost clearly. This protects the engineering timeline, but it pushes the marketing launch window by 1 week. Once a decision is made, justify the sequencing of tasks based on business impact, rather than relying on dependency logic alone. Explaining that a task comes first because it protects a market window earns cross-functional respect far faster than saying the chart requires it. Before the meeting ends, identify every cross-team dependency and assign it a named owner. Enforce a strict rule. Nothing leaves the room without a specific person responsible and a date attached. This eliminates the ambiguity that occurs when tasks sit between teams. Finally, ask the stakeholders for direct feedback on whether the planning process worked for them, rather than just asking if they agree with the plan. Guiding a room through conflict to a shared business goal proves to leadership that you can handle the weight of larger strategic product decisions. Phase 3 is post-meeting capture. This step ensures your facilitation work is converted into career equity. Open your tracking document immediately and log the specific cross-functional conflict you resolved during the session. A smoothly run project often looks effortless from the outside, which can make your facilitation invisible to upper management. Maintaining this log provides the evidentiary portfolio needed for a promotion panel, proving that your leadership style is effective and repeatable. Following this blueprint results in an aligned team, 0 ambiguous dependencies, and a documented leadership win. There is a massive qualitative difference between dictating a timeline and being the person 5 different departments trust to hold it. This chart shows the cross-functional growth ladder. Shifting your role from schedule owner to cross-functional facilitator is the threshold that defines a product track leader. Apply these 8 steps in your very next planning meeting and share your results in the comments below. The climb to the top succeeds when you systematically widen the circle of people who trust your judgment.